Welcome everyone to another edition of the Portsmouth Career Mode, and it is time for the month of October in Season 5. Another 3 games to play. It's quite an interesting month, as you can tell, straight away with the Forest reference in a video that's not Forest related. But I can't really help it this time. We have Forest in the League Cup. I will be simulating it, obviously. But we're going to play Villa in this one, Sparta, Prague, and obviously Man United. Will simulate Brighton and Palace, I think. But we've got quite a lot of tough games coming up as well. Next month we face Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea, plus 2 other Europa League games. Sparta Prague again, probably simulate that one because we're going to play the first one. And play Rosenborg. I would like to try and play Fulham, but we'll play the away game. But yeah, we've got a lot of tough games coming up. And there's a small case of the fact that we're actually fighting for the Champions League. Yeah, we're 7 games in. We're still unbeaten. Okay. Are we going to go invincible? No, but we're 4th. Alright. Now, I have to point out, okay, I have simmed about 3 of those at least. So technically, it isn't all my own doing. I think it may even be 4, okay? So technically, we've got a little bit of luck, but I have won all the games that I have played, so I still count it. United's going to be tough. Can we actually finally beat them? And also Villa. I don't even know where Villa are in the table. They're 17th, and Brighton are struggling as well. We've got Brighton, though, in the Premier League 1-1. Okay, so we have dropped a few more points. For realism, kind of pleased about that, but still. It's away from home, not a bad result. Basuma scoring for them, Pound for us, and Williams was sent off, though. Oh, yeah, and one little thing to mention before we get into the game against Villa, of course. I'm actually on another podcast. If you watch the Chip to Chris podcast, I'm sure you know Layers, and also do it with Maxwell as well. We're really quite inconsistent with that. We need to try and get going with it again. Only me and Layers did our own personal podcast over on his Shine a Light podcast channel. We did an F1 podcast. We did a little quiz. We spoke about like Bottas, can he win the title this season? We spoke about Alonso going to Renault. Basically, just all stuff F1. It was quite interesting doing a different thing to football. But please, do go and give him a sub and check him out. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So then, back at Fratton Park. And it's actually the first episode I've recorded since, sadly, Portsmouth failed to get promoted from League One. I was actually really quite sad about that. Hopefully, they can do it again next season. But it would have been fantastic to see them in the Championship. They deserved, a club like Portsmouth should be at least a Championship side, but yeah, I'm looking for them, unfortunately. The only change for us is Steve Seddon is in for, of course, Williams, who is suspended. Their team, right, okay, you can tell you 5 seasons in the future now. Trezeguet's still there. Target, Grealish somehow still is. Chester, Mings is also still there, but there's a lot of new names in that team. Now, you might remember the last game we played against them at home last season, obviously. They beat us 3-2 when we were 2-0 up at half-time, so yeah, it wasn't the greatest game at all. We've got to get revenge on them here. Not really what I want to be seeing, lads. Okay, that would have been that would have been quite terrible. I mean, I tell you what my excuse is. Villa basically are blending in with the pitch because they're wearing green and black. 2 quite dark colours. Been a shocking game, this. This is horrendous. This really is one of the worst games yet of the series. It's been shocking. Like, it's been a drab game for both teams too. Sums the half up. Sums the half up. In an absolute nutshell. Done that about 3 times in just one half and cannot string a pass together. We literally can't. Really poor. Should be beating a team like Aston Villa at home if we have aspirations of reaching the Champions League this year. Come on, lads. Come on. Brilliant. Brilliant. Come on. Perfect start to the second half. Where has that come from? That is literally our first clear-cut chance of the entire game, and we score it. So first half, could not string a pass together. Shocking. Literally, the first action of the second is a goal. And a very good one at that. It is, of course, Felix Demetra again, who still is going strong. By the way, now 80 overall. Brilliant to see him in that, that level. 80 plus is fantastic to see. 1-1. Come on. Brilliant start, lads. Grealish. How is he still at Villa? That's a shocking effort, mate. That is a shocking effort. Okay. I mean, Villa deserve it, really. Literally, I don't know how we're winning this. Apart from our goal, we've been shocking. That goal was... It couldn't have been any further on the run of play. Because it was that out of absolutely nowhere. Come on. If I tell you, if we scored that, I just don't know how it would have been the case. Because we've been that bang average in this game. No. Just don't. Just don't. Thank you. We can't lose to Villa twice at home, lads. Come on. Don't. Since when with Villa, Barcelona? Well, I'll try and fire some life into this game. Nelson, Garcia, Harper going off for Smith Rowe, Vandenberg and Shackleton. I think it's actually impossible for this game to be any worse, really. It's not been great at all. Oh, when I say that, can't get any worse. Literally, that kind of proves it, doesn't it? If we score this, we could not have robbed them anymore if we tried. Oh my god, it hit the post. It hit the post with Smith Rowe. I don't care if it's jammy. I just want to win. Come on. It was on target. Okay, we've actually had 2 shots in quick succession. Come on. It's Troy. Oh, pen? We don't deserve this. We do not deserve this at all. But I will take it. It's so hard to get it on target. I feel under pressure to take it because as you've seen before, if I take my time with it, it just takes it for me. And I feel, no, I've got to press it now. It's so hard to get it bang where you want. And you can't say that I need to put it in a certain place. People have told me in the comments to do that. And also, in those penalty shootouts against Liverpool, every time I went in that corner, and more often than not, apart from like that one with Garcia, they all went in. So that's just bad luck. So that's full time as well. I tell you what, I'm actually kind of pleased we missed because we didn't deserve to score it. We really didn't, because that was a shocking game from start to finish. No rhythm, nothing good about that at all. We would have robbed them. How the hell are we 4th after that? I don't have a clue. We're still 4th somehow after that, but 2 straight draws in a row against teams we should have really beaten in Brighton and obviously Villa. I mean, Villa, lads, Villa are 19th. Villa are 19th, and they played at the team in the Champions League spots with 4. So then we're here away at the, whatever that is, stadium. That sounds German to me. I don't know why we're playing in Germany, but anyway, Sparta Prague, Czech Republic team. Don't really know much else about them, to be fair. Williams is back in the side for this game. As for their team, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I don't know any of them. Go on, lads. It's in. Oh my god, I thought that was a goal. What a chance that was for Power. Appa is away. Appa. Place it back to Adley! And it is Yassine Adley and Appa linking up. 1-0 Pompey after 10. You love to see it. What a combo. 2 players that are going to be staples in this side probably for the whole of this series now. Particularly Adley, I'd say. But what a goal that is. Again, from our number 17. 1-0. Keep going. Keep going, Appa. Could Appa get one himself? Okay, never really going to happen, was it? Harper, though. Could still work. It could still work for Appa. And it does. He comes back and he gets another 2-0. Oh, Appa and Adley are on fire in this game. We did really well there because that was a great chance initially for Appa. And it was always going to be a little bit difficult. But he came back, fell to him. And that, for a right back, he does get quite a few goals. That's like his 2nd already this season. Oh, and again. I tell you what, if we get this. No. European games are the most broken thing in human history. Or more like EA FIFA history. This is an absolute joke, man. We're 3-0 up after 20. I don't care that we're playing a random team from Czech Republic. No offence to them, alright? If there's any Czech Republic people watching, I don't hate you, okay? But We should not be winning this. 3 after 20. We're in though. We've actually got a chance on goal this lot. They went for goal. Williams blocked it. It's Parrott. Oh my god. This is a joke. I swear to God, I have not rigged this. You have just seen the absolutely abysmal, not okay, just very, very bang average performance against Villa. We were lucky to even draw that. If we'd scored that pen, no way would we have deserved it. Robbed them if we'd done that. And now we're out here winning 4-0 away after 26 minutes in the Europa League. I'm sorry, no. No, this is mental. What is this, EA? This is FIFA scripting, I'm telling you. And European games are so broken. They really are. We're in. Okay. We've actually missed a shot on goal for once. It's been a while, hasn't it, lads? Would you guess it? Would you believe it? I've lost footage for about the millionth time on this channel. I think because you never got to see it, of course. I was trying to be clever and funny and act as if I was at the gameplay. I was getting so distracted because we were winning so convincingly, trying to be funny. I didn't see that it stopped recording, so I didn't press to record again. So you don't see the rest of the game. We won 5-0. But I think you get the gist of it, really. The game was completely and utterly broken. So, yeah, on to United and Palace and Forest in the in some games. Oh, high-quality professionalism. So, on to Palace then in the Premier League. I do know that out of these 10 games after we simulated this one, I would have simulated about 5 of them. I don't normally simulate that many. It's just the fact that I simulated like 4 in one episode, not even that long ago. Not all in the Premier League, I don't think. But, yeah, Palace, we beat them 2-0 away last season when we actually played that game. Can we get a win here, lads? We do again. 2-1 win. The Metcha and Jamie Shackleton getting a goal. Jolinton actually scored, so I think we should be quite worried about our defence. So now for quite a interesting opponent. Forest in the League Cup. We made quite a few changes, as you can see. Okay, so we're in 4-0 against my own team. Harness going twice in the Metcha and Harpo obviously made Basu come in to the net. Obviously Van der Berg, Seddon, Shackleton, Harness obviously being one of them. Connolly not getting a goal, bit of a disappointment that. Smith Rowe is obviously more of a reserve backup player now on the bench. Obviously even on the bench as well. Forest team though, Figueiredo, Yates, Amiobi, Carvalho, Walker, Jenkinson, Johnson. They're literally the only actual players there. What the hell is that team? What is that team? But we win 4-0. Wow, okay. So the final game of the episode then. Man United at home. Literally only beat them once this entire career mode. And that was in the 90th minute of the FA Cup semi-finals last season, of course. But other than that, in the league, never really gone that well for us. And even in the cup, we lost 5-0 and 5-1, 4-2. 3-0, I think. I've actually lost track, but we've not got a good record against them. Let's just say that at all. They're definitely our bogey team. Can we finally end it here? So, of course, full strength for us. I did forget to put Williams back in the team, to the actual default team, but I mean, Seddon's good enough. Their team, Rashford's up front, of course. Cavani on the wing. Okay, then Talisca. Hamilton in midfield, very interesting. McTominay captain, Guerrero, very good signing. Marquise, not Marquise. I mean, it looks a little bit like him. Marquinhos, Ryan, and Wan-Bissaka. No Kane though. Okay, well it's been quite an evenly matched game, I'll be honest. But United's first attack, they hit the post. That's kind of standard really against this lot. It's pretty standard against this lot, really. United having tons of shots. It's, I mean, by this stage, United have been like 2-0 up by now, so you never know. Oh, great. Rad's effect happening again here. Quality. You must think I do it on purpose just for jokes. I generally don't. I do it off camera as well. They're going to score the way this is going. Not good at all because they're just dominating yet again. What? Why would you blast that? I'm happy you missed, but why the hell would you blast that in that situation? What happened there, Rashford? I have a clue this bloke is. He's on goal though. Goes for goal. This is pure domination from Man United again. You'd never think that we are actually above them. And we're in 4th, I think. Yeah, I don't even know. 4th, 5th. But yeah, so in this episode, as it stands, probably not going to win either Premier League game. You'd never guess it. I'm really amazed. Okay. I was going to say I'm amazed United haven't scored, but yeah, only amount of time, wasn't it? And if you're going to do that, what the hell do you expect? Are you telling me this is not FIFA scripting? I don't care that we're playing Man United, alright? Prague, absolute pure domination. Had tons of shots, 4-0 up. Okay, yes, that was my fault, not concentrating. But this game has been really tough. Can't string a pass together again. So both Premier League games, identical. Europa League, win it with absolute ease. I don't care they were playing an easier side. That has got to be scripting, man. I'm sorry, it is. Corner United, then. Please don't. Just don't. This game really is broken. So you're telling me, right, you play a game against Villa and United, they both play like prime Barcelona, cannot string a pass together, hardly have a single shot, if it is as weak as it can get, play like absolute you-know-what, terrible. And then, out of nowhere, don't care that they're playing quite a weak team in Sparta Prague, but we thrashed them, 4-0 up at half-time, and 3 after 20. This game is completely broken. It's not an excuse, it's just pure fact. This is why, and people have asked me this, what will I do after this series? I'm probably not going to do a series. I'm probably just going to wait until FIFA 21 comes out. So, just letting you know now, won't be a series after Portsmouth. I'll just see this out, and after that, I'll just focus on football vids and that, which, quite frankly, I actually prefer doing. So that's to come in the future. Oh, great. I mean, I can't really blame FIFA for this because it's just standard, isn't it? You know, with us against United, it just always ends in, disaster. Bar the FA Cup, that was just a, complete one-off. It's just classic FIFA, this. You know what? That's literally our first shot in absolutely ages. I don't even know what to say, lads. Like, it's happened again against United for like that 5,000th time, but still, we go from playing a team off the park, regardless of the opposition, to not getting a single, like, one shot in the second half. Mental. It just makes no sense. Lads. Can I just let you take this in? Man United had 26 shots. 10 on target. That's quite poor. Ton of chances they had skied. We had 2 shots. In 90 minutes, they had 26. You're telling me this game isn't rigged? This game is the most rigged thing I've ever seen. But anyway, the next episode, we've got another very interesting one. We're going to simulate Prague because I don't think we really need to play the second game. We'll play Arsenal because last season actually simulated both games and we won 4-1 and 4-0 in sim games. Yes, Arsenal really are that bad. I mean, they've picked up in real life, but still, like, that's quite hilarious, really. We'll play it. It's away as well. Big game. Now, I'm not sure what to do with Rosenborg. I might actually just sim both games against them. Only, I might just play it off camera if I can be bothered. I don't know. We'll play Spurs away as well and Chelsea at home. Lads, we faced. We faced the same team 3 times in a month. We'll play Leicester then. I probably will play Braga. Play Liverpool. Oh, this is a joke. This really is. I'll play Leicester again if I can be bothered off camera in the one after that because I can't play them again. I might. Do I play Burnley? I might. Okay, if I can be bothered, I'll play Burnley off camera as well. I'll play Southampton and Chelsea live. and I'm simulating that one. I can't be bothered to play all 3. But that is an absolute joke, man. That really is. We really have seen FIFA in full force today of being just absolutely horrendous, you know, completely necessarily rigged gameplay, and also scheduling as well. Fixtures, facing the same team 3 times in a month. Bit of a joke, really, isn't it? But yeah, thank you very much for watching this latest episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. The next one, of course, will be on Wednesday. And on Wednesday as well, just to let you know, there will be another live watch-along to Forest v Swansea. I've started doing this, of course, since the Derby game where we drew away. Still a little bit salty about that, I won't lie. They'll be coming for the rest of the season probably, and obviously previews as well. And also, we continue our journey of Pompey, and after Portsmouth, and mainly after the season's finished, because that'll finish before the Portsmouth Career Mode does. I'll bring back football videos, so like ranking stuff and stuff like that, because I love doing that. But yeah, I've been talking long enough. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed. 2 rads, and I'll see you very soon, lads.